It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. Oh my God, Shayna went home. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Ben, what?
Max,
She
we
did what?
have entered the dark night of the soul. And at this point in the hero's journey, the only possible way for our hero to overcome adversity and triumph is if Lamar actually makes it to the final two and can get those jury votes against Misha or Todd.
Lamar needs to win.
I will be disgusted if anyone else does. I'm Team Chaos at this point.
It has to be Lamar.
I'm Team Chaos.
It
Go
has to be
Lamar.
Lamar. He's the chosen
I want to
one.
see Lamar's speech to the jury. And
Lamar
I want
wins.
the entire live show to be completely fucked because of Lamar.
Lamar wins. He walks out. Somehow, there's a live audience, right? He looks into the crowd. Khloe Kardashian is there.
Yeah.
She's holding up a sign. It says, "Marry me."
Oh my God. The vision. Let's manifest this, please. We need this.
He says, "You." And then they come up and they sing the ballad version of Marry Me from the movie. Marry me, say yes, from the movie
yes.
Marry Me. Now live in theaters and streaming on Peacock. Brought to you by
Lamar
State Farm.
Lamar says, "Why not you?"
Yeah, he doesn't talk about her a lot. I wonder if he still has feelings for her.
Oh, sugar.
No, he's just gonna. He would win, walk out. There'd be like confetti and stuff, and he'd just go,
I need a pancake.
I need a pancake.
Yeah, Shayna went home. You got what you wanted, especially because she fucking didn't even get picked for the veto. Haven't seen a true backdoor in a while, so
Great.
There we go.
It was so much fun, wasn't it?
It was so fun.
I love it when the person whose back is against the wall can't even compete in veto.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Especially like later on in the game when you want
there's only 6 people.
Yeah. Wowzers.
I'm so mad, Max. I'm so fucking mad.
Okay, well, let's cover what happened. Let's be recappers today.
What the fuck does that mean?
Let's just say the events as they happened.
And not give any opinions or express any emotion.
No, because otherwise we're just gonna be upset. I don't know how to process the trauma.
We just lost every listener, I think. I think we just lost every listener.
No, that's why we don't give opinions. I just don't know what else is there left to say
that we didn't say last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Max, I want you to give opinions, okay?
I mean, I've often been criticized.
If you don't,
I'm
ending this right now.
I'm often said as an under-opinionated person, definitely not having very weak opinions.
Shy. Don't be shy, Max.
Very shy, very non-opinionated, weak opinions.
Yeah, Max is.
I'm a Taurus, right?
Max is the quietest person I know in my
quiet.
life. He's so neutral.
Very neutral.
I have to poke
very
him
Sweden,
to give opinions. I really do.
Switzerland is the neutral one. My bad. I spoke.
Sure.
You
got to do the yodel sound when you say Switzerland is neutral.
Oh shit!
You fucked that up.
Oh fuck! Where is it?
You don't have it tagged.
I do. It's just we have 91 here. It's not all Celebrity Big Brother, but we got like 70 Celebrity Big Brother ones. So there's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, yodeling got lost in the shuffle there.
Thank God we caught it before they changed the yodel to something different.
Yeah. Yeah. So So post AOH, Carson is saying he's going to trust his gut. And he's going to backdoor Shayna because you have to trust your gut.
He's got a stupid gut.
You know, why would you trust logic in this situation, Ben?
Why would you give the benefit of the doubt to one of your close friends in the house at the beginning?
The numbers that you have instead of trusting the numbers of the person that keeps nominating you and is only choosing to potentially side with you once they have their backs up against the wall with this ridiculous plan that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It's stupid.
Yes. Todd is happy. He's 100% sure Shayna's going home. Misha is feeling good, as she should. And Shayna is like, I just have to win.
Misha and Todrick are not even hiding like how over the moon they are.
I know. Like, aren't you guys like, so dumb?
They're just like right in the middle of them. They're like, "This. Did you ever think this would happen?"
Yeah. And, they're playing cards. And they're like, I can't believe we did it. Everyone's like, what? They're like, we won solitaire. And everyone in the house is too stupid to win solitaire. And they're like, oh my God, how'd you beat solitaire? We don't even know how to play that. Oh my God, you beat solitaire? I don't know that's possible. Wow.
And then Todrick just goes, oh, we know you didn't know how to play.
We get Cynthia and Shayna, I don't even know. Shayna should have just left the house. No, Shayna's not a quitter like some of these other people. She tries to explain to Cynthia the whole process of the game, and she's like, I could have left nominations the same and sent Carson home, even if I didn't take it out. And Cynthia's like, yeah, you could have done that. You could have done that.
Yeah. Shayna, I don't understand. Like, it's just not going through to Cynthia that Shayna just keeps saying this over and over and over again. When I had the opportunity, I saved you. The actions speak far louder than anything that Todrick and Misha are saying right now.
And then Cynthia's like, well, they haven't put you on the block yet. And Shayna's like, because they keep targeting Carson. Just imagine like Adam Sandler saying that.
Yeah. Hello.
And Shayna's like, it's like talking to a box of crayons. I mean, we don't need to keep talking over the same conversations that she has, but Misha and Todrick keep playing cards, and they're like, what should we do if Shayna wins veto? And Todrick is like, well, we just vote Todd out. And Misha's like, but what if Misha's like, what if I just pitch, like, you keep me here, and then, like, I'll just help vote out Shayna, like, the next week. And Todrick is like, no, that's an undersell pitch. What if we pitch a Final Four? So they're considering the Final Four.
Yeah, at this point they're considering the Final Four.
But they're tepid about it.
As time goes on through this episode, I think they realize I don't even know if we need to do that. They seem to be.
They're fine without a Final Four.
They're fine without a Final Four. They're going to win regardless.
They think they need a Final Four, and Carson and Cynthia are like, no, we'll just give away one of our numbers for nothing in return.
Yeah.
Besides, that only Misha needs to keep us safe. Todrick has not agreed to keep us safe. Nope. Todd has not agreed to keep us safe. Lamar has not agreed to keep us safe. Only Misha. Because remember, only Misha can possibly win HOH next week.
And in doing that deal, Carson and Cynthia actually think that they're going to the Final Four safely and easily. Oh my God. It's so frustrating.
We get to Carson and Cynthia. Carson's processing and confused, but he's as confused as a goat on AstroTurf. He is, but he doesn't realize it. Cynthia says, as crazy as it sounds, I would rather just play the game with Carson and I. You know, that is crazy. Crazy stupid. It's
crazy
dumb.
Stupid. Have they counted how many people are in the house? have they done a round in the house? Counted how many?
4 versus 2 now because it's 6 people. Could have. It's a numbers game.
The numbers aren't. There's not that many. You don't have to do too much math.
I don't get how you think you're going to the.
I will say Cynthia says, I just don't see those two getting together to make a lie to try to win the game.
Oh my God.
Wait, people lie in this game to try to win?
It really, like, it's Lamar level of not knowing how to play the game. It really is. It's really stupid.
and then Carson's like, Misha is so honest. If she's lying, she's a good liar. If she's lying, she's
The
a
thing
really
is
good
I don't really
liar.
think she is that good of a liar.
She's not.
And they're falling for it, hook, line, and sinker. All they've been. Oh, it's so frustrating. She's actively been saying she wants Carson out every week, and not even been. Oh my God, Max, we've already talked about it. I'm not
Logic
going to go
has
into it
gone
again.
out the window.
Oh,
It's
this is so painful to watch.
Shayna's just like bashing her head into a wall. I just don't get how her head didn't literally explode. Like at one point, Carson said that he was like the emoji that's like the head exploding. It's like that should be Shayna, and that's all of us.
Yeah. It's almost like watching, like, if you put two little babies in front of a chessboard and have them play chess, and then they just grab the piece and put it in their mouth. That's kind of what I feel like we're watching right now.
Yeah, that's about it. I think the babies would be better at chess than these people.
I think the babies would be better at Big Brother than these people.
Yeah, I think that if you had the babies play Big Brother 100 times and these people play Big Brother 100 times, the babies would have a better success rate.
Yeah. I agree. Well, all the adults would vote out their own alliance members first, and the babies would be the only ones left.
We got to get baby Big Brother.
Big Brother. Big babies.
Big baby's brother. Misha and Todrick. Misha's like, if we get Shayna out, Carson is next, and then we run away with it. And Todrick's like, won't we be backstabbing Carson? Which is a really weird line from Todrick.
Yeah, from Todd. Oh, you mean the thing that you've been trying to do the whole fucking game, Todrick? Oh no, you're concerned about that.
But then they're like, okay, so then should we lock down a Final Four? So they're considering it still. They're still playing cards. They're still considering it, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
And then Lamar talks about Chloe and the wedding and blah, blah, blah. It's like, did they just reuse footage? Like, are we still talking about he's still in love with Chloe? And then they're like, you should go find her after this. It's like, Ben, I don't know if you've been following up on Kanye and Kim right now, but the last thing the Kardashians...
I saw the truck of roses. It's ridiculous,
dude. That's not the worst of what's going on.
I also saw the Julia Fox post about how she was a hustler. She said she's a hustler, and she's known what she's been doing the whole time and all that shit.
Okay, Kanye needs to leave Kim alone, and he needs to stop like attacking Pete Davidson just because he's dating Kim. Like, it's really toxic and like
creepy.
He's, like, threatening physical violence, and it's creepy. People find
he's like sending messages to Kim in all caps too. Did I see something like that?
Yeah, and then he's like posting the messages, and Pete is kind of like is like being like, hey, I don't really want to come between you and your kids. Like, I would never want to do that. And Kanye is like, we gotta get Skeet. Like, I'll never let him come near my children. He's like blaming Pete for like ruining his marriage.
I saw the Michael Che thing too, where he offered like double his salary on SNL to leave SNL or something. He's like offering cast members money to leave.
Yeah.
To ruin their careers.
It's like pretty wild stuff, man. All right, but anyway, what I was gonna say is
he's very
unhinged.
Thing
we need is another. The Kardashians probably need is another ex to like come out of the woodwork and start like harassing them. Not that I think Lamar would do anything close to the level of that, but it's like, do we need another guy coming out of the woodwork bothering us? Like,
well, I was thinking of all the sweet things he was like saying in the episode of, oh, I screwed up, I was an idiot, I didn't treat her right, and I love her so much. And then, like, to follow that with his live voting, where he's just like chewing his nails and not knowing what's going on. I'm like, wow, you're really making a great impression.
Yeah, I just love that they're like, you should go find her, make contact. It's so romantic. It's like, you fucked up. Leave her alone. Move on,
Leave
bro.
her alone.
Move on. You weren't together for that long.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we get over?
I know that
CBS is like, oh yeah, this
they're
plot
searching for
point.
content, Max.
It's
They're
like, well,
searching-
we're losing the Travis Barker thing, so we only got one Kardashian thing left, and we're a little over halfway through the season. How we still have so many episodes left? Oh my god! All right, we get a bedtime scene, but it's just Lamar saying this experience has changed his life, and he burps. Okay,
Great, cool.
I really miss Chris Kattan right now.
I know. I was like, with that scene, especially that bedtime scene, I was like, what is like nothing is going on here. Like, why is this something that's being shown? It's very stupid.
I hear what sounds like a dying whale.
Todrick and Cynthia, they're like, yeah, and Todrick. Wait, what is it? Todrick and Cynthia in the next scene?
I had Misha and Carson. Misha in the storage room.
Oh
but
yeah, that was
already
Misha and
we've already
Carson.
discussed that a little bit.
Oh yeah, sorry, I skipped ahead.
We've
It's
been
Misha and
jumping around a
Carson.
lot, so it's okay. Yeah.
This was Misha and Carson. Carson proposes that whoever wins veto takes Misha down, and he'll put up Shayna.
Yeah.
And if Misha wins HOH, she'll keep Carson and Cynthia safe. Is the deal?
Yeah. And we've already talked about all this, so we can move on.
So this will save Carson to go to the Final Four.
They're going to the Final Four. They're
I don't get how
celebrating
that
in the
immediately
kitchen.
takes them to the Final Four. I think he's missing a step or two, but
Yeah.
So then Todrick and Cynthia are talking, and then Todrick is like, "This is the biggest move in celebrity Big Brother history." Wrong. Because we all know that the biggest move in celebrity Big Brother history was voting out Shannon Elizabeth, who isn't just the greatest player in celebrity Big Brother history,
But all
she's the
of Big
greatest
Brother.
player in Big Brother of all time, and that's counting all international versions. Thank you.
We got to get her on the show, Max.
Get
We
her
really
on the
do.
show.
She's the queen, Big Brother queen.
Yes.
We don't message Janelle. We don't message anyone but Shannon.
We'll let her talk about whatever she wants to, elephants and stuff. She can talk about whatever she wants to. We just need the greatest player of all time on our show. Not Dan Giesling, it's Sharon Elizabeth.
So Todrick and Misha eventually do realize we don't need a Final Four. And in fact, why would we make a deal when we want very badly to take Carson out next week? That would be silly.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, this is perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. And I don't think Misha has any plans of honoring her other deal with Carson either, that she made the storage room. So
She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't need to.
it's fish in a barrel, Max.
Yep.
sometimes
basically, her
I think
Todrick
Todd and
just need
Misha
to make
over.
They just need to make it to the end, and they're probably going to equally be as unlikable. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
agreed. The vote could be split. Who knows?
Yeah.
I actually think Todrick would win in that situation, sadly. Because if Carson and Cynthia are on that jury, I think they're going to put more blame on Misha than they will on Todrick. That's just what I think.
These people are starting to see everything, though, the jury.
Yeah, good.
And Todrick is looking really bad lately. Really bad on the feeds. Really bad.
The things, for those of you who don't know, because they don't show this on the show, on the feeds, these people have been so mean behind Shayna's back. All of the things that they have said, super misogynistic. Like, they are just, it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up.
It's really unpleasant.
Yeah.
We get to the veto comp. Shayna doesn't get to play. It's a quick puzzle competition, and Todrick wins. Anything else to say about that?
All I wrote was this game is just Tetris. That's pretty much what I wrote.
Tetris chocolate puzzle.
And I felt really bad for Shayna in this, like, the immediate scene following, while it was all still live and she's just sitting on the couch and waiting to go home. And my heart sunk for her.
Normally they do like a charade where they'll like go into one room, but instead she just sat there and they all just stood in the kitchen and were like, woo!
It made me sad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
We get the veto meeting. Todrick says karma is a sweet treat, and he's giving the veto to the person who has been ignoring him for the past 24 hours, and it's Todd. Interesting he kept Misha up there.
I think their confidence is soaring right now.
Yeah, it's
Max. I think
soaring.
they're not worried at all.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, just in case Todd wins the next HOH, I want to get in his corner.
I get, yeah. And
Yep.
then he says it's
Good
not
move.
easy, but he's nominating Shayna.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be such a dumbass.
Yeah. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work to be this stupid, Max. I mean, you got to work extra hard.
Yeah. Speeches. Misha says she takes the compliment of being such a threat in the Gone, that short for Octagon. But Shayna is shady. Shady Shayna.
What an asshole. Sorry, but like Shayna didn't do that back at her. That's fucked.
I know.
She's an ass.
Yeah.
Make a deal with the devil you know and not the one you don't, she says. Which that would have been fine to say. The shady comment, it's not very classy.
No, at least it wasn't just like I love you, everybody. I love better than boring.
For Team Good TV, you wanted
yeah.
But look, I think in defense of Shayna, like the amount of fucking stress that she's been through, I think she just wanted to say thanks CBS and peace.
Yeah, no, that was fine.
Outie.
That was fine. But this is sad. She says, Matthew, I can't wait to be with you. That was her now probably ex-boyfriend. So as we played on our last clip in the spoiler section, her boyfriend had been looking for engagement rings. Then he saw that what he claimed was flirting with Lamar, which was definitely not flirting, and deleted all of their Instagram posts together. So he broke up with her because he didn't like her behavior in the house because he's an idiot. Talk about a real idiot.
He's very jealous, very insecure.
So we do have an update on Shayna. This is from Reality Barbecue, a Twitter account. Shayna unfollowed her ex-boyfriend on Instagram, and her exit interviews appear to be postponed.
Poor
so that
Shayna.
is that.
That's awful.
Yes, so that
if I hope she can take
at
least any bit of comfort.
Solace that she turn out getting engaged to this asshole and finding out, probably within a year or so that he sucks.
And on top of that, the fans love her, and she's gonna win America's favorite
because
player.
Next time when she went on Celebrity Big Brother All Stars, he would have been jealous,
Yeah.
The votes happen, and the only real thing that happens is Lamar has a segment where he's biting his nails, and
he's really going to town.
He's really going to town. He's
having a pancake size nail.
Getting in the zone to vote until he knew that his nails were all the same length. I don't get why everyone's freaking out about this. What is so weird about this situation?
Well, Julie was certainly freaking out. She goes, Lamar, that it's a live show, right?
And he's
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I'll vote Shayna.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she knows to just vote. Todrick is so happy. He wanted to vote twice because she betrayed him.
He comes across like such an ass here. He really does.
But I can't wait to see him on tour.
Yeah. He better be touring with T Swift, right?
Yeah.
That'll get some fans in the
When is somebody going to throw a hinky vote this season? I guess it's not going to happen. It's
I think it's always possible with Lamar. You never know.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's considered a hinky vote.
It's considered a Lammy vote.
A Lammy vote. Shayna is evicted. She hugs Lamar and Todd, and then she says she'll get the jury to vote against Todrick.
I love that. I love
I
it.
heard people said on the rumors on Twitter that he was like going to production and being like, she should be disqualified from the jury because she's like trying to manipulate them.
Oh, but he looked so gleeful about it and like he was so okay with it. And he was like,
when they
see,
showed us them
she's
talking,
manipulative.
yeah, they were
See?"
like, look, she like said she wasn't manipulated. Now she's trying to manipulate the jury. I'm like, you think that the
Yeah,
jury
they felt so
doesn't
validated.
talk? The jury always talks.
And this jury specifically is online. They can see everything that they're saying in the house. They watch the feeds.
Yeah.
Shayna's gonna go see all the
should be-
horribly sexist comments
She
that have been
should be
said.
disqualified. She's trying to manipulate them. The jury is not allowed to talk to each other on regular seasons of Big Brother. They don't have jury panel sessions where they all discuss it. They don't live in a house together.
They haven't seen the regular seasons, Max. Come on.
Todrick? Oh yeah, Todrick just
this
has
is
a
different.
Todrick just has a house where the cast of BB23 is currently living.
Yeah.
Apparently. It's so weird.
Are they pushing for him online?
I think they want him to stay there so they can keep living at his house.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, I was hearing that apparently he wants to win the prize so he can buy Wizard of Oz memorabilia.
Todrick does?
Yeah.
What kind of memorabilia?
Like a dress, like Glinda's
Dorothy
dress or
dress?
something. He wants to buy the Wizard of Oz. He wants to buy like Wizard of Oz.
He wants the witch shoes, I bet. The red witch shoes, right?
The ruby
heels.
slippers.
The ruby slippers.
No, those are way more than
$250,000. Probably.
I think he wants like
a picnic basket.
the Glinda dress or something.
He wants the heart that the lion got.
Yes, that's what he wants. He wants the Tin
But
Man.
what he really needs is the brain.
Oh
no, he needs the heart. Who needs the brain?
He
Carson
has the brain. I mean,
let's cast Wizard of Oz right now with Big Brother cast. So Carson is the one who needs the brain. He's the scarecrow.
I think Todrick needs the heart.
Todrick needs the heart.
Who
needs courage?
The Noive.
Who needs courage? All these celebrities have
Mariah could have used a little. No,
no.
Who needed
Chris Kattan to continue on in the game?
There.
He needed the courage.
Is Julie the wizard?
Yeah, we'll give her wizard. She is the
that's
wizard.
funny.
Of
There was a
Oz.
Lions and Tigers and Bears alliance. Apparently, we didn't know that. Why weren't we shown what was happening before feeds? Why aren't we showing the Lions and Tigers and Bears alliance?
Good question. Who's the Wicked Witch of the West, and who's the Good Witch?
Well, Misha's definitely the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes,
and she would like to be that.
Is the Good Witch Shayna? The Good
She's
Witch
gotta
be Shayna. Yeah.
In the Julie interview, Sheena, she just talks about how she had to explain how the game worked to these people.
Yeah.
She says she respects the play for Misha and Todrick, but to an extent, she doesn't respect Carson. I do respect the play from Misha and Todrick on a game level for sure.
From a game level,
they did what they had to do.
Yeah, they're not going to win it. I mean, social game, no. Strategic game, yes.
Well, socially, they're
not when these people come out of the house and find out what happened.
Well, if just them make it to the end, it's fine. So
then
they have to make it.
Absolutely.
But they both have to be aware that only those two can make it. They can't turn against each other and think
they're in it now.
We just have to take Todd or Lamar. It's like, no, they're gonna beat you.
They have to be together in the end.
You have to be together. I'm not sure if they know how much hot shit they're in.
Yeah.
I don't think they know.
I think Todrick might have a slight pulse on that more than Misha for sure.
Maybe.
Because Todrick brings it up sometimes. He's like, I just don't want to make another deal that I'm going back on because people are going to hate me. He said things like that. I don't
think he's aware of how he comes off on feeds. I don't think he knows.
It seems like maybe they're forgetting that the jury members can watch the feeds when they're out.
And
out of the
have,
house.
They have
internet.
Twitter, you know. Like Mariah's like following like the
Very
live
closely.
feed Twitters, and she's like the Twitter accounts. She's like, what?
Yeah,
He
I've seen
said
some.
what?
Yeah, and Chris Kirkpatrick I've seen is plugging for Shayna to get the America's
Yeah.
Favorite Player. It's
But
everybody's aware of what's going on.
she did say she had a great time though, so I'm happy she had a great time, and she loves the game, and she did, and I enjoyed her on the show. So
Yeah,
I
love
never
Shayna.
thought that
great.
when I was watching Meet the Barkers when I was a young preteen or teenager, I forget when it came out. I was in 2004. I was a teenager on MTV or VH1 back in the day, that I would one day see her again on Celebrity Big Brother all these years later. So Shayna, thanks for the good times once again. We
Thank you,
salute you.
Shayna. She's watching right now. I know she is.
Yes.
And but here's the thing: in this exit interview, she goes,
Yeah, she's watching this.
she goes, go Todd Bridges. And man,
And
if you
no
could
one
only,
ever
and if
besides
you
her.
could only see what Todd Bridges has been saying about her since she left the house, it's tragic.
You talking about Wish?
Hey, we haven't used that one yet this season.
Not enough. Because he
No, I
doesn't
don't
do
think
anything.
we've
He
even
doesn't
used
do anything.
I know. It's true.
You want to get over to spoilers?
Let's let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna get over to spoilers. If you're leaving us, hey, this podcast is blowing up, guys, and I am not kidding. We are getting a surge of new listeners, and you don't want to miss out on everything that they are enjoying. But don't worry, it's all free content or whatever. But you should follow us on Instagram. That's Reality Alert Podcast on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter, Reality Alert _, and subscribe to us on YouTube. That's Reality Alert. And give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. We only want 5 stars, nothing less, because we can't handle anything less than constructive criticism. And write us a good review. Every little bit helps, and it helps us get guests, which help the podcast. And we love you.
We do. It's true.
Yeah. So let's head over to spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben, who's the new HOH?
Willis. Todd.
What?
You talking about Wish?
There you go.
Did you hear about how he won the HOH?
No, I didn't.
I
How?
heard. This is what I read.
Was a deal made?
I don't know if it's true. I heard that it was like a food tasting. I don't know if this is true. I once I read it, I was like, "This is true."
They were trying to get Lamar to win one, weren't they?
I read that it was a food tasting competition, and that it was the first round, and only he got it right, so he won HOH.
We need a slam dunk contest for our next HOH. 10-foot hoops, obviously. You can't cheat, go lower. It's gotta be.
It was
10
like a
foot.
food that has only ever been served on an episode of Different Strokes before.
That is so funny that's the one that Todd wins.
Yes.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Now it appears that, can you believe that Carson is going up?
Wow. I can't
Wow.
believe it.
It's
Oh,
almost
no.
like if they had gotten rid of Misha or Todrick, then they
Then-
would have had better numbers to protect themselves.
And if they had Shayna on their side, a comp beast, who knows? Maybe she might have won HOH.
she might have like been better at tasting.
I don't know. Shayna's she's an
It still
all-around
was
threat.
better odds based on any competition.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's still so stupid.
They could have used her for sure.
So Carson and Lamont. Oh, and also on the competition, Todd got to pick 2 people to have punishments. And it appears that Lamar and Todrick, they look like they're in some kind of like frog costume punishment. And I think that they're like tethered together. It's like they have to like be together.
Oh, poor Todrick. Oh no, there's gonna be poop in that costume.
I think he had it coming.
The costume.
He had it coming.
He did. He deserves to be in that shit costume. Todd. Eating pancakes all day, biting nails. That's what you deserve, Todd.
Them hopping around like punks.
Where did you get that sound?
That's from the deer.
Oh, it does sound like bouncing frogs. That's so funny.
So it appears that at the point before we started streaming, that Carson and Lamont are going up. But
And why Lamar? Lamar is the closest person to Todd in this game.
Well, I think he's just more loyal to Misha.
That's insane. That's
So
insane.
I think Lamar is going up as
He needs Lamar. He needs Lamar because if he ends up in the final 3 with Misha and Todrick, he's screwed.
Dude,
Ugh.
these people are not good at this game.
My God.
But let me keep explaining this. Lamar is not happy about this.
Of course.
Because even he can deduce, he's like, if someone wins veto, they're gonna take Carson off.
Todd made a mistake by explaining it to him.
If Cynthia wins veto and takes Carson off and she's safe, then you guys are gonna vote me off.
Yeah.
You're gonna vote me off. Like I'm fucked. So
Why
he was
wouldn't
mad.
he put up Carson and Cynthia together? I don't understand
Because
that.
I don't know. Todd something said about like
Is it because Todrick is protecting Cynthia?
I don't know. Todd said something about not being a dirty player. I'm not exactly sure what the full context is. Look, we give you live feed updates.
I thought Todd and Cynthia hated each other.
Dude, I don't know.
Maybe Todd is back.
Maybe they buried the hatchet.
Could Todd be?
We've been covering Love is Blind. I don't have time to watch the live feeds 24/7.
I'm speculating here, and even when I say things that might even make a little bit of sense, I have to catch myself and go, "Are they that smart to do that?"
Lamar did tear up a deck of cards because he was mad, though.
Whoa, a whole deck?
Well, maybe he did it separately. I don't know if he did it at once. He could have.
Because if he did it at once, that would have been badass.
Yeah, and Todrick was like,
see that scene.
"Why did you tear up a whole deck of new cards?" And Lamar was like, "Oh, I forgot that it was your money that was used to buy the cards."
Oops. Oh my God. So I just want to know who the primary target is. Is it Carson? I don't know if we know this.
The primary target is Carson.
Really? I'm just shocked that it wouldn't be Cynthia. I really am, based on the fact that they fought.
It is Carson.
Wow.
You know,
how can you be surprised by anything anymore in this season?
This happened half an hour ago. Cynthia, I had a revelation. Carson, I did too. It's actually great that they put up Liam and Lamar. Cynthia, because if I win the veto, I can take you down. Carson, and then we are both safe. Cynthia, yes, I'm praying that I can win the damn veto. But you know, guys, what would be even better if neither of you had gotten put up and you had a 3-person actual alliance.
Yeah, the odds of what they're saying could happen are slim. Especially because Cynthia, I don't even know if she's even come close to winning a comp this season. Has she?
No.
So why would they expect her to win this one?
No. Todd also said this. If nothing changes on the veto, we have the power. Misha. Yeah. Todd, no matter what happens next, so we're talking about the next HOH, I think whoever wins needs to put up Lamar, and Lamar will go. He doesn't want to stay anyway. But I don't think he's so Lamar needs to go. He thinks Lamar needs to go.
I can see where Misha's mind is going here. She wants Carson first and then Lamar second because those are the only 2 other physical threats in the game to her. So she knows that if any competition is physical,
what Todd is saying. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, Cynthia's a sitting duck when she's left.
Yeah. So they want her to be final 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Todd should realize this too, that as they're saying this and as they keep saying, oh, well, we don't need Cynthia, whatever, to go anytime soon, Todd should be saying in his mind, oh, well, wouldn't that mean that they'd choose her over me once we get down to final 4?
No, he knows this game, dude. He's got it figured out. He knows this game, dude. Trust him. He knows this game. He knows this game, dude.
Man, I don't feel bad going hard on Todd either because of the things he said about Shayna.
Nope,
He's a
they're
jerk.
all
He's a jerk.
free play now, motherfuckers. You're free play now.
I'm rooting for the guy that shit the bed this season. So fuck you.
Yes.
I hope he shits that costume that him and Todrick are in. I really do. No, it wasn't me. It was Todrick. It's Todrick, I swear. Imagine how often Todrick is going to have to listen to him talk about Chloe all day. It's just going to be a fucking...
Please no crying.
Do they have to sleep together in that thing?
It's not like a shared costume. It's two separate frog costumes.
Oh, is it?
They have to hold like a rope.
Oh, I thought they were in the same costume
No,
together,
in the same
tandem.
No.
How great would that have been, though?
Yeah, that's why I was letting you keep going. It's so funny.
They're about to like Geppetto Pinocchio our asses.
Oh,
All right.
well, let's wrap it up.
Can't wait to see what these guys get up to next time.
It's gonna be a blast.
No, I mean, things can still get shaken up. Let's see what these kooky kids get up to next time.
Lamar, if Lamar doesn't win a single thing coming out of this, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dude, he has no idea what's going on.
He just wants that lump sum, baby.
You know 50 Cent being upside down at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's Lamar's status quo.
All right, let's wrap this up. When's our next Big Brother episode? When are we recapping next?
We're coming back Thursday afternoon.
Cool. Gonna be fun.
See you guys
Can't
then.
wait.
We'll be talking about the HOH, talking about nominations, and talking about all that good stuff. We're going to be back recapping Love is Blind, the first two episodes, Friday afternoon. And then we're going to be recapping the live eviction and the veto Friday night. And then we're doing the next two Love is Blind episodes on Saturday. And we're probably going to do we're going to be back that Saturday night talking about that Big Brother episode. We have a Big Brother episode on Saturday. So a lot of podcasting this week. And we know that we're going to see you guys every single live episode.
That's right.
You won't miss a single one. You schedule your weekends around Reality Alert.
I've always assumed so.
Yeah, I mean, we do, so you should too.
And also,
Okay.
one last plug: go see "Marry Me" in theaters, or on demand on Peacock. Thank you.
It will change your life.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
You should draw my wish.